Shalom, welcome to another video, and as always, before I get started, I want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakakodash, and next double honors to the head apostles / elder bishops of the great millstone who teach and who rule well, peace, blessings, and safety. To all you sincere Akim, keep pushing, keep believing, and keep the faith, regardless of whether people hear, whether they forbear. Alright, so this is going to be a land back off of one of the brothers' videos. His name is Ismawath, all right, out of GMS Dallas. Okay, Psalms for Thought 144. GMS Psalms for Thought 144. Go ahead, subscribe and be edified. And he did a live, going into this topic. All right, you see the title of this article. It says Bible sales exploding from fears of global unrest and political uncertainty. All right, and we're gonna scroll down. Okay, read a little bit of this article, and as always, we're going to bring out some scriptures. Hey, how righteous is edifying to the elect. All right, so it says, worries about the economy, conflicts abroad, and uncertainty over the election pushed readers toward the publication in droves. Okay, so they're scared. All right, it says Bible sales are up 22% in the U.S. through the end of October compared with the same period last year. According to book tracker Circana Bookscan, by contrast, total U.S. print book sales were up less than 1% in that period. It says, this is a quote, says, people are experiencing anxiety themselves, or they're worried for their children and grandchildren, said Jeff Crosby, president of the Evangelical Christian Publishers Association. It's related to artificial intelligence, election cycles, and all of that feeds a desire for assurance that we're going to be okay. All right, and that's the thing, you're not. Okay, especially you Edomites, you're not going to be okay. And 2/3 of our own people, you're not going to be okay. All right, we're going to get the precepts on that, man. Okay, and the precepts on these things because, okay, the vast majority of people on the face of the earth are wicked. Okay, you only seek the Lord when it benefits you. All right, you're not, and then even then, when the correction of the Lord comes out, you don't take heed. Or you reject the reproof, the correction. You won't do what the Lord tells you to do. But you're going to be seeking protection in this time, and you're not going to find it. Okay, this is Ezekiel chapter 7 and verse 1. Moreover, the word of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, came unto me, saying, also thou son of man, thus saith Yahweh Bashem Yahushai unto the land of Israel, he's talking about the people, the end is come upon the four corners of the land. Now is the end come upon thee, and I will send mine anger upon thee, and will judge thee according to thy ways, and will recompense upon thee all thine abominations. And mine eye shall not spare thee, neither will I have pity, but I will recompense thy ways upon thee, and thy abominations shall be in the midst of thee, and ye shall know that I am the Lord. Thus saith Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, an evil, and only evil, behold, is come. An end is come, the end is come, it watcheth for thee. Behold, it is come. Okay, so this is the end, all right? And this happened aforetime. Okay, this happened, the Israelites. This prophecy really, goes into the Israelites going into captivity and everything. Okay, but all right, it's gonna happen again. Okay, an evil and only evil is coming. Okay, upon Babylon the Great. Okay, which the vast majority of Israelites are here. The Lord is gonna destroy 2/3 of our own people. All right, and He's gonna destroy Esau and these heathen nations. So, because most of these people that are buying these Bibles, there's mostly probably Edomites. Jake, for the most part, they've heard the gospel, they've rejected it. So, they've got to be destroyed. All right, but it's mostly Edomites, and that's part of the gospel. Us proclaiming judgment against the Edomites. Okay, you're not gonna make it through. This time is really gonna be for your destruction. All right, this is the end of your kingdom. Okay, and then let's go down here. Ezekiel 7 and 25. Now it says, destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace, and there shall be none. Okay, why is that? Because the Lord, He told us multiple times. He said, I came not to bring peace, but a sword. The Lord He's not coming for peace. So people, we go back to that article. All right, people are saying that, they're just looking for a desire for assurance that they're going to be okay. And no, you're not. Okay, no, this world, this system is coming to a close. All right, it says, mischief shall come upon mischief, and rumor shall be upon rumor. Then shall they seek a vision of the prophet, but the law shall perish from the priest, and counsel from the ancients. All right, and that's what's happened. That's the reason why our channels are growing. People are watching more Israel. People trying to get more into the Bible Now, when they come to Hebrew Israelite channels, they don't like what they hear because they're used to hearing that, that fluff that you get in the Christian church. They don't talk about war, evils, pestilence, death, destruction. They don't really tell you what's really in the scriptures, what the Bible is really talking about. They don't go into none of that, man. All they tell you is, God loves you, Jesus wept, and all these kind of things. But that's not equipping your mind, okay, for what the future really entails, okay. So what's gonna happen is, these people, they're gonna go to their church pastors and try to get an answer. People are gonna start filling up in churches, and they're not gonna be able to tell them anything. All they're gonna be able to tell you is John 3:16, God loves you, it's all gonna be okay. But then it's gonna get to a point where it's getting so bad, because why? It's the judgment of the Lord. All right, it's getting so bad that you're not gonna be able to just sit there and lie to the people no more. Okay, and what are they gonna do? They're gonna try to find the real prophets, okay, the ones that they love to hate, the true men of the Lord, who've been telling you this stuff for years, and they're going to try to come and find them to see what's going to happen next. All right, and those servants of the Lord, the true servants of the Lord, are going to be hidden in that day. You're going to have what's called the famine of the word. It talks about that in Amos chapter 8, down around about verse 11. Okay, so that's how it's going to go. All right, because the Lord, he's coming back to punish the people. Let's go ahead and get that right quick. All right, when the Lord comes back, okay, he's coming to punish. All right, it's not going to be peace. He's coming to punish the people of the earth. This is Isaiah 26 and 21. For behold, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai cometh out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquity, okay, for their lawlessness. The earth also shall disclose her blood and shall no more cover her slain. Okay, so it's not going to be okay. All right, the Lord is not coming back to bring peace. Okay, he's coming back to bring destruction, man. All right, and once again, it's going to get so bad to the point where they're not gonna have any choice but to acknowledge what's going on. See, right now you can bury your head in the sand. You can worry about Sunday football game, Super Bowl, NBA Finals, and all this different circus and bread, right? But that time is gonna come to an end. Okay, it's gonna get so bad once again that you're not gonna have any choice but to acknowledge what's right in front of you, what's been happening. All right. So yeah, this is what it's gonna be. I had a precept in mind. Maybe it'll come right back to me, but the Lord is coming back to punish the people of the earth, man. It's as simple as that. It's as plain as that. Let's go. Oh, I know what I was gonna get. Let's go to Zechariah 13. Okay, this goes into the false prophets. They're gonna be ashamed of their visions in that day because people are gonna realize they've been lied to. Okay, and they're gonna want those false prophets' heads as well. This is Zechariah 13. Okay, and let's see. Zechariah 13, and I'm going to start at verse 2. And it shall come to pass in that day, saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, power of hosts, and will cut off the names of the idols out of the land. That's happening right now, little by little. Okay, people are like Christians, they're gonna be, they're gonna do what they do all the way until the Lord deletes them. All right, but for the most part, that covering cast, of idolatry is being destroyed. Okay, you got people coming up to IUIC talking about, why are you teaching in the name of Jesus? That's not his name. So the Lord, he's cutting off the names of the idols. All right, it says, and they shall no more be remembered. And also I will cause the prophets and the unclean spirit to pass out of the land. So he's going to start deleting these false prophets, man. That's another thing that's going to happen. And that's happening already. Okay, you had one church pastor just a few weeks back, before TD Snakes, he dropped dead out of the blue. Okay, the Lord, he's gonna start bringing heavy judgment on these false prophets. He's gonna start dropping them like flies, man. Okay, it says, and it shall come to pass that when any shall yet prophesy, then his father and his mother that begat him shall say unto him, Thou shalt not live, for thou speakest lies in the name of the Lord. And his father and his mother that begat him shall thrust him through when he prophesieth. All right, so just that people are gonna turn on each other. All right, these false prophets, people are going to realize that they've been lying to the congregation the whole time, and they're going to want blood. All right, even their own father and mother, okay, are going to say, you've been speaking lies. You don't deserve to live, and they're going to thrust him through when he prophesied these falsehoods, man. All right, and it shall come to pass in that day that the prophets should be ashamed every one of his vision when he hath prophesied. Neither should they wear a rough garment to deceive. Okay. And you got a lot of false Israelite groups, man, that are teaching lies. Okay, they're not pushing preparation for Jacob's trouble. They're not pushing preparation for the great tribulation, preparing you for the battle of the day of the Lord. Okay, they're telling you, and they're just flat out deceiving you. Okay, when that RFID microchip comes out, which it's already out, but when it's forced on everybody on the earth, and it's very apparent that that's the mark of the beast, these false prophets are gonna feel real stupid in that day, man. And people are gonna want their blood, because they're gonna say, "You've led us into damnation. Okay, we took that damn chip following behind you, and now they're gonna know that we're about to get burnt to a damn crisp, and the blood is on your hands." Okay, so they're gonna be ashamed in that day. They're gonna say, I ain't no prophet." It tells you the next verse, Zechariah 13:5. It says, "But he shall say, I am no prophet. I am an husbandman. For man taught me to keep cattle from my youth." They're gonna try to say, "Nah, I ain't no prophet. That wasn't me you saw out there." All right, you see? Okay, this is what's getting ready to happen, man. Okay, this is what's getting ready to happen. So let's get ready to close out. Just want to make something quick. Okay, Isaiah 24. And actually, we didn't even really read through the article. Let me read a little bit more of that. Okay, it says, I'm gonna read that paragraph again. It says, "People are experiencing anxiety themselves, or their word for their children and grandchildren." Yeah, because you about to be destroyed. Okay, and if you're an Edomite, or really any other nation that's outside of Jacob, then you're gonna go into slavery. All right. It said Jeff Crosby, president of the Evangelical Christian Publishers Association. "It's related to artificial intelligence, election cycles, and all of that feeds a desire for assurance that we're going to be okay." Because they know that, even Christians know that we're in the end. Okay, they realize, they see these things happening, they recognize that we're very close. All right, but at the same time, they push covetousness. Their desire is to be blessed here in America. They don't want this place to be destroyed. So when all that starts to happen, they're going to be the ones freaking out. Okay, it says, Celi Vasquez, a 28-year-old artist and influencer who has appeared on the reality TV show Love Island USA, recently bought her first Bible, one from the She Reads Truth line at Barnes & Noble. She said, "I've had Bibles that my mom gave me, but I felt I needed my own to start my own journey. That it symbolized I was starting a walk with God." She said, "I felt something was missing. It's a combination of where we are in the world, general anxiety, and the sense that meaning and comfort can be found in the Bible." And it can be, if you're of the elect. Okay, if you're not, then the words, the prophecies are going to be a stumbling block unto you. Okay, what the Bible really says is it'll make you stumble. It'll make you fall. It'll break you. All right, the truth of the Bible is harsh. Okay, it's lamentation, mourning, and woe. It's a comfort to those who hate the society, though. Okay, if you're of the elect, it says that in Revelation 18th chapter, the saints are going to rejoice when they see the downfall of Babylon the Great. Okay, but if you're not coming that lot, if you're loving your life on this side, and you're hoping that America continues on and this wicked society, then it's not going to be comforting to you. Which is the reason why, like I said, people come and they listen to our videos, but I don't like that, because it doesn't feed that sense of false comfort that they're looking for. Okay, which the Bible it speaks of salvation for the elect, right? But the elect are going to have a certain mindset, and the elect are going to be okay with this society falling. All right, if you're looking forward to this society to continue on, then you're going to be not going to be comforted by what the prophecies say. Okay, it says Bethany Martin, manager of the Faith and Life bookstore in Newton, Kansas, said she is selling to lots of first-time Bible buyers. They're looking for hope with the world the way it is, and the Bible is what they're reaching for. All right, and look at this. It goes into different Bibles you can get. Faith and Life's website offers more than 270 Bibles, including a $95 leather-bound giant print option and a $7.99 pocket-sized New Testament. Which most of the meat is in the Old Testament. That's the thing. That's how that tells you right there that the fact that you have New Testament only Bibles tells you that Christians really don't understand, because the gospel is based off of the prophecies, which are found in the Old Testament, primarily. All right, but it says the demand for Bibles is rising despite evidence that the country is growing increasingly secularized. Because now that we're seeing the downfall of this place, now all of a sudden, Edomites want to pretend that they're godly people. No, no, man, nope. You didn't. If the signs of America's destruction weren't very apparent, these people wouldn't be thinking about the Lord, man. Okay. It says a Pew researcher found that about 28% of adults in the U.S. now consider themselves religiously unaffiliated, yet Bible sales rose to 14.2 million in 2023, 9.7 million in 2019, and hit 13.7 million in the first 10 months of this year. Okay, why is this happening? Because the Lord is increasingly taking the mirth, all right, out of this earth, man, out of this society. Okay, and we'll close out with that. Okay, like I said, as long as everything seems to be, fine and dandy, nobody is thinking about the Lord. Okay, this is Isaiah 24 in the New Living Translation. And I'm gonna start at verse 3. The earth will be completely emptied and looted. The Lord has spoken. The earth mourns and dries up, and the crops waste away and wither. Even the greatest people on earth waste away. The earth suffers for the sins of its people, for they have twisted God's instructions, violated his laws, and broken his everlasting covenant. All right, and that's pretty much what it is. Okay, like I said, these people, if America was seeming to be thriving and all, nobody would be thinking about the Bible, man. They would increasingly wax worse and worse, and increasingly, be more prideful, more arrogant, because that's what Edomites are. All right, but now that they see that trouble is coming, now they want to act like they're humble and God-fearing people. Okay, that's a bunch of BS, man. It's a bunch of crap. All right, Babylon the Great, America has never been a God-fearing country. All right, that's all, man. Look, I'm gonna tell you this: when Edomites, when they try to act like they love the Most High, it's all an act, bro. They don't know nothing about. They don't know nothing about the Lord, man. Okay, they don't know nothing about the Lord. They don't want to know nothing about the Lord. All right, they have created their own false god that's loosely based off the Bible, and that's what they worship. That's why these things must come. Okay, Isaiah 24:6, it says, "Therefore a curse consumes the earth. Its people must pay the price for their sin. They are destroyed by fire, and only a few are left alive." And that's going to be the result. The grapevines waste away, and there is no new wine. All the merrymakers sigh and mourn. The Lord is taking the joy out of this place, man. Okay, America, it's not hitting the way that it was before. All right. It says the cheerful sound of tambourines is stilled. The happy cries of celebration are heard no more. The melodious chords of the harp are silent. Okay, people aren't taking joy in the hell days like Christmas and Easter. Once again, this place is just not. The Lord is taking the mirth out of this place, man. It ain't the same as it used to be. Okay, even if you watch movies from the 90s and early 2000s, people were a lot happier, more animated, more joyful. All right, that's coming to an end. All right, it says, "Gone are the joys of wine and song. Alcoholic drink turns bitter in the mouth. The city writhes in chaos. Every home is locked to keep out intruders." This is what we're coming to. It says, "Mobs gather in the streets crying out for wine. Joy has turned to gloom. Gladness has been banished from the land." Okay, and that's what we see happening. It says the city is left in ruins, its gates battered down. Throughout the earth, the story is the same. Only a remnant is left, like the stray olives left on the tree, or the few grapes left on the vine after harvest. See that? Okay, the story is gonna be the same all throughout the earth, man. The Lord's gonna destroy all these heathen nations, all right, and he's gonna deliver his remnant, his elect, and they're gonna rejoice. It says, "But all who are left shout and sing for joy. Those in the west praise the Lord's majesty." Fire. All right. So I'm gonna close out with that. Okay. Yahweh Ratchazah was edifying as always. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakach Kodash, and next double honors to the head apostles / elder bishops of the great millstone who teach and who rule well. Peace, blessings, and safety to all you sincere Akim. Keep pushing, keep believing, and keep the faith, regardless of whether people hear or whether they forbear. All right, until next time, Shalom and Abide Babal.